Today, we are breaking down everything you need to know about this highly anticipated powerhouse. We will talk about the leaked release dates, the massive sensor upgrades, and the brand new body design. You will definitely want to stick around until the very end to hear the rumored price tag and my honest opinion on whether this camera is worth your hard-earned money. Let us start with the absolute most important question. When can you actually buy this camera? According to the latest leaks from reliable industry insiders, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II is strongly rumored for an announcement in the first half of 2026. Recent reports point very specifically to a May or June release window. This is not just a wild guess floating around the internet. There is very solid evidence to back this up. Back in December 2025, a fascinating FCC filing was discovered. It featured a registered model code labeled DS1206933. This official filing included a strict 180-day confidentiality period. That specific period ends exactly on June 16, 2026. In the camera industry, this almost always means the official public reveal will happen right before that date. Canon wants to keep the final design a total secret until the very last moment. So if you are saving up for a brand new camera, May or June is the exact time to watch. You might want to start getting your budget ready right now. Now let us talk about the true heart of the camera. The image sensor. The next generation APS-C flagship is expected to feature a massive resolution bump. The original R7 had a solid 32 megapixels. That was good, but the Mark II is rumored to pack a brand new 39 or 40 megapixel sensor. This is a huge deal for crop sensor shooters. More megapixels mean you can crop into your images much more. If you are shooting a small bird far away, you can crop the photo heavily and still have a perfectly sharp, detailed image ready for printing or social media. But it is not just about the raw megapixel count. This new sensor is expected to be a backside illuminated sensor. This is also known as BSI. A BSI sensor is designed to be much better at gathering and capturing light. This means your photos will look cleaner and have far less digital noise or grain when you shoot in dark conditions like early morning or late evening. Furthermore, many reliable sources also anticipate a stacked sensor design. A stacked sensor processes data incredibly fast. It dramatically reduces an annoying issue called rolling shutter. Rolling shutter is what makes straight lines look bent or warped when you pan the camera quickly. If the new R7 Mark II gets a stacked sensor, it will be a massive, game-changing upgrade for fast action sports and wildlife. Your panning shots will look perfectly straight and completely natural. Speed is everything for a camera like this. You simply cannot compromise on speed when shooting fast-moving subjects. The R7 Mark II is expected to offer true professional-grade performance. We are talking about a potential 40 frames per second continuous shooting speed. This incredible speed would be achieved using the silent electronic shutter. Imagine capturing 40 full-resolution pictures in a single second. You will never miss the exact fraction of a second a bird takes flight, or a player hits the ball. To handle all that extreme speed, you need absolutely perfect focus. Canon knows this perfectly well. That is why they are rumored to include their most advanced artificial intelligence autofocus technology. This is not just any basic autofocus. This is the exact same high-end tech borrowed directly from their professional flagship cameras, like the EOS R1 and R3. The camera will automatically recognize eyes, faces, animals, and fast vehicles. It will track them across the entire frame with incredible sticky precision. You literally just point the camera and the AI does all the hard work for you. You can stop worrying about missing focus and start focusing entirely on your creative composition. But this camera is definitely not just for still photographers. Video creators are going to completely love this machine. The newest rumors say the Canon R7 Mark II will actually support 8K video recording. It will likely be 8K UHD rather than the slightly wider DCI format. This is totally incredible for a crop sensor camera. 8K video gives you massive files with insane amounts of sharp detail. You can shoot a wide scene in 8K and then digitally zoom in or reframe your shot for a standard 4K video without losing any quality at all. It gives you so much power and flexibility in the editing room. If 8K is simply too much for your computer to handle, do not worry. The camera is also highly rumored to shoot high-speed 4K video at 120 frames per second. This is absolutely perfect. for capturing buttery, smooth, slow-motion footage of fast-moving subjects like running cheetahs or extreme sports athletes. To keep all that high-resolution footage perfectly steady, the camera will have incredible in-body image stabilization. This is commonly known as IBIS. The brand new system is rated for up to 8.5 stops of stabilization. This means you can easily shoot photos with very slow shutter speeds without needing a heavy tripod. Your handheld video will also look incredibly smooth, almost like you are using a professional, expensive gimbal. With huge 40-megapixel photos and massive 8K video files, you absolutely need incredibly fast storage. The original R7 used 2 regular SD card slots. This was totally fine for casual use, but standard SD cards have a strict speed limit. The R7 Mark II is making a massive transition to professional dual memory slots. Rumors clearly indicate it. Will feature 1 super-fast CF Express Type B slot and 1 UHS 2 SD slot. The CF Express card is absolutely crucial here. It can write digital data much faster than an SD card ever could. When you are shooting 40 high-resolution frames per second, the camera's internal memory buffer fills up very quickly. The CF Express card will clear that buffer in mere seconds, so you never have to stop shooting or miss the next big burst of action. To power all these highly demanding features, Canon is also upgrading the internal battery. The camera will officially swap to the high-capacity LP-E6P battery. This completely confirms the camera is heavily designed for high-drain tasks like 8K video and fast image bursts. You will be able to shoot much longer out in the wild without constantly needing to swap batteries in the field. One of the absolute biggest complaints about the original R7 was the physical body design. People really did not love how it felt in the hand, and they strongly disliked the weird dial placed around the joystick on the back. Well, Canon actually listened to their users. Early reports from highly trusted sources like Canon Rumors describe the new body as a very big departure from the original design. The R7 Mark II will have a slightly larger, much more robust chassis. It will be very similar in size and overall ergonomics to the full-frame EOS R6 series or the brand new EOS R5 Mark II. This means it will fit perfectly and comfortably in your hand, especially when you attach very large, heavy wildlife telephoto lenses. The physical ergonomics are getting a massive, much-needed upgrade. The polarizing rear joystick and dial combo from the first R7 is finally gone for good. Canon is expected to relocate them to a much more traditional prosumer layout. This means you will get the classic, beloved Canon scroll wheel and a separate, easy-to-reach joystick. It will feel instantly familiar and incredibly natural to anyone who has ever used Canon's higher-end gear before. It will make changing your settings in the dark so much easier. Because of all these truly incredible features, camera commentators are already giving this specific camera a nickname. They loudly call it the Baby R5. It is positioned perfectly in the current camera market. It is a high-performance alternative for serious wildlife and sports photographers who actually prefer the APS-C crop factor. The crop factor naturally extends the physical reach of your lenses, making a 400mm lens act exactly like a 640mm lens. Combine that amazing extra reach with a 40-megapixel stacked sensor, 40 frames per second, and R1 level, autofocus, and you clearly have the ultimate wildlife machine. So exactly how much will all this extreme power cost you? Surprisingly, the estimated price is very competitive. Rumors strongly suggest a body-only price somewhere between $1,199 and $1,999. If you want to buy it together with a standard kit lens, the total price could reach up to $2,299.